Pope Leo XIV has a simple message for priests. It's about how we celebrate Mass, and it's meant for everyone in the Church. The Pope says the liturgy is not a private toy. You can't shape it however you want. It's not a place to express your own ideas or politics. Instead, the Mass belongs to Christ. He gave it to the Church, and the Church protects it as a living community. In a recent talk, the Pope made a few things very clear. He said priests should celebrate the liturgy with openness, with humility, with trust in God's greatness, and with sincere fidelity to the Church. He also asked them to respect the official texts and rules of the Mass, not because those rules are a heavy burden, but because obedience keeps the Church united. The Pope remembered what the Second Vatican Council taught. No one should add, remove, or change anything in the liturgy on their own. That only confuses the faithful. Now, why is the Pope saying this today? Because there are two big problems in Catholic life right now. The first problem is constant experimentation. Some priests treat the Mass like a creative project. They change things based on personal taste, or what they think will attract people. But when the liturgy becomes all about novelty, it loses its soul. It stops being the common prayer of the whole Church. The second problem is the opposite. It's rigidity. Some people cling to the correct forms of the Mass. That sounds good, but then they break away from the Church's unity. They become detached from the Pope and the bishops. Externally, their worship looks reverent. Internally, it's separated from the rest of the Church. Pope Leo says both extremes are wrong. Fidelity isn't just about following the rules perfectly, and communion isn't just a nice extra. The two must go together. So what's the right way? A truly Catholic approach avoids both traps. You receive the liturgy as the Church gives it. Whether that's the ordinary form, the Mass most people know, or the extraordinary form, the traditional Latin Mass, where it's allowed. You celebrate it with reverence, faith, and obedience. Many good priests and laypeople already live this balance. They deepen reverence in the newer form of the Mass, or they attend the traditional Latin Mass within normal church structures. They don't turn the liturgy into a flag for rebellion. The Pope is not asking for a boring middle ground. He's asking for a deeper unity, a liturgical life rooted in obedience, reverence, and communion, all at the same time. The Mass is not ours to control. It is Christ's gift to the Church, and its job is to form us into one body, not to split us into fighting teams. So in the end, the Pope's message is not restrictive. It's actually restorative. He's calling us back to worship as an act of the whole Church, where truth, beauty, and unity belong together.